Hello, my monstrosities. Hello once again. Today I bring to you a bit more of a tangent, rant. Well, I guess this whole channel is tangents. Anyway, I'm slightly confused because I came back here to look for something, and we're going to talk about that something too. But as we know, the faction packs happened, right? This whole thing did a thing, and I'm like, cool, right? You know what? They tried. It just needs room for improvement, right? But then I came here looking for the updates on like, oh, all of those Space Marine detachments, and I understand, right? Some they're not up yet. This was when I saw the video, and it's like, oh, it turned out to be sponsorship before time, before they actually put them up, and I'm like, oh, didn't know that. Anyway, um, so came here, and I'm like, oh, okay, it'll be in here. That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. But then I got to thinking about it. I'm like, wait a second, hold on. So the new ones aren't in here yet, right? That's fine. Okay, got it. I understand. That's just me not being in the know and not being important enough. That's cool, right? Um, but then I thought about it. Hold on. Weren't we supposed to get more detachments? I could have sworn that was a thing for like others. So I'm like, wait, hold on. What wasn't it? Sisters one that was rumored, right? Like, sisters were supposed to get something, right? Like that was supposed to be a thing. And nope, just Champions of Faith is there. So what happened to them releasing new detachments for older codexes that definitely need it? Like, I'm glad that my Tyranids got in there, right? But again, that was I thought we agreed on that. I thought we were still doing that because it's been a minute for some of these factions. Now, mind you, some changes happened. So last I checked, Sisters win rate was better than it was last go around. But you know what happened to that? So I'm going through. I'm like, wait, hold on. So Black Templars, Dark Angels get one separate from Space Marines, right? So like they're separate. Space Wolves are separated out. Separated out. I did not account to see like if every single one is in here. I was told in the comments they're not. I didn't go looking to see who's missing. But I was under the impression that the faction packs weren't going to completely remove the other tabs. It was just going to make it easier to find things. So now I have a new concern, right? And by that, other rules just has this, okay? They removed the Grotmus one, which, like, yeah, I guess that's fine. That's whatever. But here's my new concern. How how am I going to know what's going on with every faction when they release new things? This is this is a concern. So you know it's not proven to be a thing yet, right? And they could surprise me. They could make it plain as day. Here's a coinciding article that tells you right now, bam, uh, these three factions got new detachments, and then it'll be here. But then, does that mean that I'll have to open up each faction pack and scroll to it when it happens, and just be under that impression? And you'd be like, yeah, what's different? So what's different is so hopefully it'll set update it, right? Hopefully it'll be updated at a time separate from any other changes. But previously, okay, and had I known this would happen, a smarter, wiser me would be going back. I mean, I guess I could look at a video from months ago and pull it back up, but we're not going to do that. But previously, okay, recently added, you would have BAM, Subterranean Assault. I don't remember who came with what, so just uh, Auxiliary Cadre. No, sorry, sure, fuck it. Auxiliary Cadre and Lines of the Emperor. Cool. Right? Just like recently added, boom, bam, bop there. But now I'm hoping that they only would do something faction packy if they add new detachments. Because now I'm still like, where the fuck are they? Um, at a time that it doesn't update other things, right? So like, let's go back to a faction pack, one that I'm actually slightly familiar with. Okay, let's go back to that. Has the detachments and the data sheets, FAQs, and errata, right? What if they make an FAQ or an errata to like 3 or 4 armies at the same time they release 3 new detachments? So that means like 6 or 7 faction packs get updated, and then I have to scroll through each one to see who got an FAQ and who got a new detachment. That's just, again, not proven right now. That's just my new concern. Uh, I think that this has made it slightly worse in trying to find things than previously. Like, I didn't think that they were going to completely remove the so on and so forth altogether. Like, the Rotmish didn't still need a separate thing. I can agree with that. But I think bonus detachments is pretty important to separatize, to single out, right? To separate from everything else. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just a goofy goober, but I am now interested in how you feel about how they've implemented this. And that's not to say that they can't change it or fix it, but I feel like it's a very odd timing. I guess there was never going to be a good timing, but it's very odd because now you just have to know where to go compared to making it feel easy. Because like I'm a Tyranids player, right? So you'll be like, all right, monster the faction pack that you'd be concerned about is Tyranids, right? Who cares? Why would you ever look at Necrons? You're like, but for those of you that know, I also like Necrons. So instead of just clicking, oh yeah, Star Shatter, I have to open the faction pack, scroll to Star Shatter, and I mean, I guess it helps me not have to scroll to bonus FAQ because I'm here. But like, I don't know, it feels weird. And I'm not one of those people that tries to be too resistant to change, which is funny because I do plan on making a video about another change in another game that I don't know if I'm fond of yet. Um, I try not to be like that. I try to go like, yeah, let's shake some things up. But the more that I look at this faction pack organization and how they've just done things, unless I'm missing something, right? Like maybe I am just missing a thing. Like I can't. And look, maybe I'm just a hater. I just feel like combat patrol could be somewhere separate. Um, but like I I don't. I'm not seeing why they did it the way they did. So I'm curious. I would like you all to tell me how you feel about them. Not like I have any hookups with GW to be like, yeah, GW, see, this is what the people are saying. But just because, like, now I'm curious, like, is it a me issue? Like, there's a lot of things on the channel that you could argue as a me issue, right? Um, but this one is up for debate. The other one's not so much. And then, because I know what I'm talking about sometimes, most of the time, whatever. Jokes aside, though, I don't think I want to see outrage behind this, but I am one of those people that hates weird organization systems, like, or clunky organization systems. It, I didn't realize that I was so abstract in my filing of files. Well, not abstract, but uh, tidier in my filing and sorting of things until I showed like 2 or 3 people how my video making and document making processes go. But I didn't realize I was that mechanical, so I guess that's my pet peeve that I'm finding out as I get older these days, where I'm just like, and what do you mean it's not filed under A? It's not chronological. It's not alphabetical. What the fuck are we doing here? Finds out that I'm getting cranky on that end. So I am curious, like, how you all feel that the the mega files are just like. How do you feel about the mega files? Because to me, they just don't operate the way that I think that they should. But yeah, just tell me that. I'm going to cut there because I think that this is going to turn into a very angry rant about the inefficiencies of sorting. But yeah, so if you like the video, like it. Got a comment for me, comment. And until next time, peace out, mom monstrosities.